Tottenham are linked with Gift Orban of Gent in Belgium. Is he what they need? Let us know. Yes, guys, hello and welcome back to another Spurs-related YouTube video and audio podcast. I hope everyone's doing very, very well this weekend. Today, as you can see by the title of the video, we have got a bit of video analysis yet again on the channel, this time of our link with Gift Orban, the striker of Gent in the Belgian League. Guys, let us know what you're thinking of this guy. Let us know how much you know about how good he is, and are you a bit concerned that we're linked with so many different strikers, considering the Harry Kane situation isn't settled yet? Today, I'm joined alongside Andre of SpursRelated all the way from Canada. Andre, how you doing, mate?
I'm a little unsettled, I can't lie. I know that yesterday was supposed to be the decision day for Harry Kane, but in classic Daniel Levy fashion, he is not letting the saga end yet. Whether that means that Harry Kane's actually staying because Bayern is still waiting, that's still left to be seen. But now there's this whole thing that it might go throughout the weekend and then a decision will be made. Again, it doesn't look like they're meeting the 100 million pound offer that Daniel Levy wants. Closer to the 100 million euros plus add-ons that could take it close to that sort of number, but we're not fully there. So I think he's just really deciding, because this is the final straw on what's going to happen. But yeah, now we're being linked to Gift Orban, and he looks really good.
He looks like a great player, guys. Stay tuned. In the next few minutes, we will bring up some of his best moments, some of his gameplay, and some of his goals. So let us know what you're thinking. Are you excited? We could be linked with him. Or actually, are you a little bit gutted? Because obviously it might mean that Harry Kane is making way for him. But, Andre, let's get through this news very quickly. And guys, the support on the channel has been immense recently. We keep on growing. Please, please, please do keep smashing that like button. Let's see if we can get 100 likes this episode. And please do keep commenting and subscribe, of course, if you are new. And there is a membership option down below if you do want to help the channel out in any way, shape, or form. I believe it's only a couple of pounds. And there's already a few members, which we greatly appreciate. Exclusive content, fan shows coming. Andre, let's get straight into it.
Perfect. Let's get started. First, couple of bit of news for you guys. Van de Ven, his medical has actually been rescheduled, so don't worry. I know that there was this whole thing that he was going to fly in today. It's actually going to be rescheduled for Sunday. So don't worry. It's just kind of like the Manor Solomon thing where things just kept coming in and he just kept pushing a little, but he will be a Tottenham player. No worries on that. But thought we would just give you a little update on that one since, we would expect some sort of news to move along.
Yeah, exactly. I think we know this is done. We've already had the Fabrizio Romano. Here we go. I don't think there's any doubts about it. And yeah, we've talked a lot about Van de Ven in our last couple of episodes, guys. So we won't spend too long in this video talking about him, but obviously very excited to finally get this one over the line. And I'm sure we'll get a club announcement very, very soon, or maybe even by the time you're watching it. Who knows? But Andre, let's get straight back into the next bit of news.
Perfect. So speaking of getting things over the line, Ashley Phillips, he's a Tottenham player now. As we had said on Friday, that release clause that they sort of were triggering would be official as of Friday. Hopefully no clubs would be meeting that offer of about £2 million. And yeah, I mean, no other club was really looking for it. I don't know at the end of the day if there were any clubs that were thinking of it, but Tottenham's gotten it over the line. So great job. Officially confirmed until 2028. So welcome aboard and very excited to see what he can do in the coming years.
Love it. Yeah, welcome on board, Ashley Phillips. At one point, we thought we weren't going to meet the asking price. We got it done in the end. And listen, he might be a very good one for the future. We said it a lot about Joe Rodon. That didn't quite work out. But hopefully, Ashley Phillips probably get game time in the development team and maybe even some cup games for the first team. Hopefully, we can see that. But Andre, like I said, we're keeping it moving because we do want to get into this analysis of Gift Orban, which is the title of the video. We just thought we'd bring you a little transfer update beforehand. Guys, if you do appreciate these transfer videos and you want us to keep doing it, you can show your support by just smashing that thumbs up. It's completely free to do so. But Andre, let's get into the next bit of news.
Right. So then the last thing that we really got right before Gift Orban is Veliz. He is headed here, and I'm very excited to see him in an actual Spurs shirt. This is obviously from one of our amazing graphic designers at SpursRelated. But yeah, no, I'm very excited to see this signing come through. And I think he might be loaned back to Rosario Central for at least 6 months, possibly the whole season. But, things could change if Kane leaves. But at the moment, yeah, we're expecting this one anytime soon because we already got the here we go.
Nice. Yeah. Looking forward to seeing Veliz, announced by Tottenham, and obviously hopefully get some game time next year. To an extent, I hope he doesn't get too much game time because obviously I still want Harry Kane to stay, but whatever happens, happens. And at the end of the day, Veliz should be a good one for the future. 19 years of age. Be honest, I hadn't heard a lot about him, but hearing good things, seeing good things like we did on that review yesterday, Andre, and hopefully very soon we can see him playing some football for Tottenham.
Oh, very much so. But now, to talk about the main man of this video, we've got, not Taremi, but Gift Orban. Spurs are eyeing Gift Orban. We're being linked with multiple strikers, but we wanted to highlight this one. This one's a very interesting one. His stats are amazing, and I know he only plays for the Belgian league, but I gotta say, he's looking really good for this club if we bring him in.
Yeah, I mean, he has got some monster stats, and he is scoring pretty much a goal a game over at Gent. I mean, 21 years of age, only just turned 21, actually, literally 2 weeks ago. I mean, he is genuinely going to be some player. And I mean, as Fabrizio Romano mentioned, Tottenham are very, very interested in him. Is that because we've got Harry Kane leaving? I'll leave that up to your own interpretation. But, Andre, I feel like we should review some of this video footage and then maybe get in some key stats about him. How about that?
Yeah, that sounds good to me. So here's a couple of very good goals from him, and the way that he just gets through those defenders is just ridiculous.
How did he keep the ball there? How did he keep the ball?
I have no idea, honestly, but it's just good to see that you've got this kind of player who's going to not only create his chances, but when the chances are given to him, he scores. He sees the back of the net. That's what you want to see in a striker. That's what you hope to see with any striker we sign. I mean, I hope Richarlison takes this sort of approach in the coming season, but if not, this might be the gift that keeps on giving. So
you wanted to say that whole video, Andre. I know you've been saving that one.
100%. It's cheesy, but I mean, it's in
right
the
there. Oh,
well, I mean, that's an assist.
No, but what a team goal.
I know, it's good. It's good.
This is him. So he seems like he's very good at dribbling, quick, powerful, an absolute handful for defenders. Almost, that is, did that go in? That is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. How about that for top bins? I mean, that is incredible. Wow. I mean, we have potentially got some player on our hands if we do somehow make a successful bid, of course, and an agreement with the player. But he's just a fox in the box, it seems like, as well. Andre, any stats you want to talk about? Obviously, we'll watch a couple more clips, and then, guys, let us know what you're thinking about Gift Orban. I know there's been a few of you in the comments that are absolutely buzzing and hope he does sort of come through at Tottenham and becomes a Tottenham player. But, Andre, any thoughts from you, first of all?
Well, the fact that he scored 20 goals and got 2 assists in 22 matches, as you said, that is a goal contribution a game at that point.
Wow. That is impressive, 100%. And yeah, I mean, let's be honest. He's one of many gems in that league, in that Belgian Pro League. Again, obviously being one of the bigger clubs, and he seems to be, really performing even just in the league last season. 16 matches, 15 goals. again, pretty much a goal a game, with 2 assists as well in that. So, very, very, very decent player. And do you know what? I had heard of this guy, whereas I hadn't heard of Veliz. I had heard a lot about Gift Orban already. And I do think he is one that is going to be an exceptional player. I mean, think about it. He's 21 years of age. Give it 2-3 years, he could honestly be an absolute machine, a goal machine. I mean, he already is, but maybe in a bigger league as well.
Yeah, and the great thing to see too is a player who made it through an entire season without a single injury, right? There's always that thing where you see injuries here and there, even from when they're young, and then obviously it gets worse over time. But this guy kept himself healthy. He had amazing stats, lots of goal contributions, doing his job. And I mean, I'm just surprised that he went underrated for me. Like, I didn't really know about him much until a friend of mine mentioned him. And told me like months ago, actually, he called it. He was like, we should get Gift Orban. I don't know if Tottenham's going to do it. They never listen. And I mean, here we are now. I'm sure he's really happy about that. And I'm really happy about this because I was genuinely surprised that this guy, there wasn't more talk of this guy. And I'm hope that Tottenham does get this over the line because if he does live up to the potential, it's going to be insane.
Yeah, he does. He does look like a very sort of incredible player. One that I would probably, if I'm being honest, be a little bit more excited than Veliz. I am still looking forward to it, but of course, I'm always going to be honest. I think this guy is that slightly ahead of Veliz right now in terms of maybe slightly more experience. Obviously, a couple of years older, but also his goal scoring form seems to be much more consistent and like we're saying, a goal contribution a game is a very difficult thing. I mean, Haaland manages to do it in the Premier League. Harry Kane almost manages to do it some seasons. But wow, like if he could well come over and be not only scoring a goal every 4 games, right, Andre? But
yeah,
I mean, very, very excited to see, if he can really, really do it in the Premier League as well. I'm just going to bring up a couple more clips and him running behind defenders as well. I mean, look at his pace, Andre. That's ridiculous. Yeah. He's just ran the whole length of that pitch almost. And even pressing wise, he seems to really press, which suits an Ange system as well, of course. The high press, tracking even that, like, defense from attack at the end of the day. At the same time, we need the midfielders and the defense to press, but we need the strikers to press as well. And actually, he would be perfect for that.
No, exactly. And I mean, I will point the elephant in the room. It's like, not to bash the Belgium league, but it's the Belgium league, and these are Belgium league players. However, and not only that, but then I think in the Conference League playoffs, they didn't make it all the way through because of West Ham, where he failed to score against them. So that is one little thing to think about, which is that all these goals and contributions were all against Belgium league teams, none of these bigger teams. So it would be a little bit of a gamble, depending how much money we're going to spend on him if we go for him.
Yeah, no, exactly that. I mean, we can't just say he's going to be, the next massive thing, but I mean, he does seem very, very solid. I think this is even clips from him when he was at his former club, which I believe was Stayback in Denmark. But listen, look at his press, Andre. Nice bit of skill, keeps the ball. I mean, does that genuinely go in the half volley there? In fact, it cuts. I'm thinking maybe not. Oh, no, I think it did go in. Watch a couple more. I mean...
Well, again, I think at the end of the day, he could do all these amazing things. It just depends if he can do that in the Premier League. Or if we first start him off in the Cups, and then slowly he shows that he's good enough to keep putting him in the bigger games, and who knows. But very excited if this does go over the line. I think we should get him regardless because Kane is turning it. Well, he's 30 now, so it's not too long until the time comes when Kane leaves, whether he'd like it or not.
Yeah, exactly that. Well, guys, let us know what you're thinking about Gift Orban. Do you think we should sign him? Do you think it will progress? At the end of the day, it's very early stages at the moment. We haven't even got a deal agreed with the player, really. So, who knows what will happen on this one. Guys, that is all we got time for today. Hopefully you've enjoyed the transfer update and the analysis. Please, please, please do smash the thumbs up button below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. We've got plenty more content to come. I'm going to do a watch along tomorrow for the game with a guest. And please do smash the membership. Some of you guys are smashing memberships and super chats. We massively appreciate it. And it helps us grow the channel. So thank you so much once again. And as always, guys, remember, come on, you Spurs!